Hey y'all, it's Lindsay, and welcome to my face.
So sexy. And dreams are just a memory. Without the dark, the light won't show. Remember that you're not alone. When you watch the world just turn away and break the promises they made. When love is all too hard to hold, just take a breath and let it go. You thought it was gonna be like a ballad, but we decided to work toward it out for you. So everybody put both hands in the air right now, as high as it'll go. And on the count of 4, get off the ground.
to my first ever Warped Tour. I've never been. I wanted to see my favorite band, We the Kings. I saw them in 2011 when they opened for Demi Lovato here, and in 2013 I saw them at the House of Blues on their own tour. I will insert a picture here of when I met them after their show. It was like the best thing ever. Well, I saw them again yesterday, and normally they have like signings after their show, but unfortunately, because their merch tent was directly next to the Journey's Left Foot stage, they said it would distract from other bands and take away from that, and they didn't want to cause a crowd, so they didn't. So after the show, I knew this before because Charles had posted something about it, so I was kind of bummed, but I was like, I'll look around for him. So there was a girl I was second row. I got second row for my favorite band, and they did 9 songs in 30 minutes, and it was just so, like, I won't say hype. Like, I feel like I'm not that kind of person, but like, it was so entertaining and fun, and I loved every minute of it, and they're so talented. As you guys saw in the footage. But after, a girl was like, Charles, sign my shoes, so he said he would do it after. So we both walked like side of like the barricade, and we were like where you could see to the back, and we were like, Charles. Well, he didn't see her, so we called for Coley, and Coley like turned around and smiled and kept walking. So then she was like, Travis. So Travis ran over real quick, signed her shoes, signed a few things, and he signed my booklet, which I will show you guys in a second. I'm gonna do like a haul of everything I got. So I like saw Travis real quick, and I got this picture from my friend. My friend who I was with took this picture. So yeah, that was when he was signing my thing, and I thought that was it. I was like, alright, I saw Travis, like I kind of met him again, like whatever. Well, they have this thing called Think Tay, T-E-I, like workshop, so it'll be like Kellen Quinn from Sleeping with Sirens might teach you how to do something, or these different acts. Different like music artists will teach you how to sing or like play guitar or bass, or like they'll sit and they'll teach you how to do something, and then they'll answer questions. So it was like seemed like super fun thing. Well, Travis was doing it, and you have to buy like a $25 ticket. Well, I was with my friend, so I bought her ticket as well, so I paid $50. And they first put us like by this like tent outside, and then they were like the Tay tents, and then they're like, oh, we need this one to move you to this one. And they're like, actually, we're gonna move you inside. So they have this room. I didn't film or like take pictures during this because there was no pictures. I wanted to enjoy my time with Travis, but Charles Trippy from We the Kings actually vlogged inside of this room, so I will leave the link to his vlog down below to go and watch, and I will tell you what time to put the video to. You can see what the room looked like. It looks almost like the Rainforest Cafe if you've been to that, one of those. So yeah, Travis was like, hey, Travis requested that y'all be in the air conditioning, which he's so sweet. So it was me and like about like 8 other people. It was like 9 of us total, super small and intimate, and we sat in a round circle, and I was like on this side, and across the round table was like Travis, and he just talked to us. He was supposed to talk for 40 minutes, but he got there late, so he said, okay, he'll talk for 40 minutes from the time he starts. Like, the guy comes over and he's like, okay, 10 minutes left, and then Travis, I think, talked for another 15, maybe 20 minutes instead of 10. And then they told us when we first got there, like, this is not a meet and greet, this is not a signing, like, they won't sign anything. We'll take a group picture. I'll insert that here. And you can get that offline, and, like, that's gonna be it. When we first get there, Travis sits down and he's like, alright, I know they said, like, no, it's all that stuff, but like, I've done it the last 2 days, I'll just do it and get yelled at after, like get yelled at later. So we sit down and he's like asking our names, and we're like, he's talking about like being in We the Kings and like all these stories, and he starts talking about Just Keep Breathing, which for me is a song, one of my favorite songs ever, especially from We the Kings. It's about like his bullying growing up and his bullying just in life, and it's so inspirational, and I love it. And him sitting across from Travis as he looks at each of us and talks about his bullying and what this song meant for him to write and specific lyrics, I was getting so emotional. I was like trying not to cry because like he'd be like, why are you crying, girl? But I have so much love for Travis, and he's the sweetest human. So he talked to us, he answered some questions. Then the guy who's like in charge of it came over, and he was like, alright, you go away and like pretend you don't see this. I'm gonna do something I'm not supposed to do for 2 minutes. So you start signing stuff. Well, he had already signed my booklet earlier, so I was like, he could sign the front. Then I remembered I bought a $5 poster from the merch tent, so I had him sign that. People had the poster. Some people had the back of their phone cases, their shirts. It was funny because one girl had like a green Sharpie, and then a girl had a red Sharpie, and a girl had a black Sharpie. And he was about to sign mine with a black Sharpie, but it was like a black poster. I was like, oh, I have a silver Sharpie that'll show up better. And he was like, man, you guys came prepared. And because he asked, like, does anyone have a Sharpie? And we all were just like... But, so after that, I actually had a gift for him. He had a baby. He didn't have a baby. His wife, Jenny, had a baby, but he is now a father. A while back, he had a baby. She's like about, I think, 6-ish months now. I will check that accuracy, but it was just like a baby book that was really sweet, and I read it, and I was like, this is perfect. This is relevant to Travis and Jenny. I think they'll love it. So it was just a baby book, and I gave him a pair of monogram beads. I had a pair of beads for each of the band members, because if they would have done a signing, I wanted in my picture us to all have beads, but that didn't happen, so that's okay. But I was like, and here's a pair of monogram beads, and he was like, oh, thanks. But the book, I think he actually really liked. And then one of so we were inside taking pictures. This is my picture with Travis. It's a little dark because it was inside, and it's a little bit like, you know, because of the lighting and stuff. It's not the greatest quality, but it's perfect, and it's much better than my last one. And so people were just kind of taking their pictures and walking away and not like hugging him. She was like, she hugged him and she was like, oh, Travis, thank you, I love you too. And in that moment I was like, all right, I'm hugging him. I don't care, like, I'm getting this hug. And I said this in 2013, Travis Clark gives the best hug. That's the best hug I've ever had in my life. Also, he smells amazing, and the shirt that I wore my CTFX t-shirt. This is gonna be weird, but right here on the shirt still smells like his cologne. Parts of my shirt still smell like his cologne, and this might be gross or weird, I don't care, but it's like amazing cologne. And I've been like, I low-key sniffed it earlier and I was like, it's great. Anyway, so like he hugged us all, and then he's like, all right, I'll herd you guys outside. So we went out to take the group photo, which I showed you before, but I will show again because consistency. The group photo. And then he was like, set like my gifts down on the ground, like while this was happening. He like set, you know, my gifts down on the ground, and then he picked them back up, and he was telling us like all goodbye, and he's like, thank you guys so much for coming, like I had fun, like I love you guys. And we're like, we love you, thank you. And before he walks away to leave, he starts just hugging each of us. He hugs me, and like it was just like the tightest, like most comforting, just like I felt so loved and appreciated. And I'm gonna get emotional, but Travis is one of my favorite people, like I said, since 2011. I knew about We the King since like Check Yes Juliet. I knew that song, I love that song. Skyway Avenue, I love that song, I heard it on the radio, I loved it. Heaven Can Wait, those songs I heard on the radio I loved. But I never got to the point where it was like, who is singing this? And then they did Will Be a Dream with Demi Lovato, and I'm trash for Demi Lovato, I love Demi. So I was like, oh, this band is cool. And that's kind of when I started learning who they were, and that was before Charles and Coley were in the band. That was when Drew Hunter's brother was still in the band. So then right around the time when I saw Demi in 2011, Charles had like just kind of joined the band, and Coley. So at the concert I was like, that's not Drew. And I looked like on the band's social media and stuff, and I was like, Charles Trippy. And then I like found him, and I realized he did this YouTube thing, and I was like, wait, because I used to watch cover artists on YouTube all the time and like concert videos. I didn't realize there was people that posted videos to the internet for a job. So I remember watching Charles' vlogs like from the night of that concert, and watching a lot of the vlogs. I remember like summer of 2011 when I found out who We the Kings were opening for them. I kind of did like some snooping. So I guess like August, September-ish when the tour started. I say summer because that's still summer. I found Charles and I started watching his videos, and through him I found out that there was this whole community of people that do this. He actually had this same camera at one point, do this and talk to people and make connections and through the indirect line of me finding Charles, I now have people like Alex and all of his friends in my life, and all of my favorite YouTubers. Like, meeting Charles in 2013 was such, it was like, you're real, you're not just through a camera. And Travis also kind of vlogs now. I say kind of because he kind of stopped, but he like wants to again. And Danny vlogs, so like seeing Travis in person and hugging him twice and getting to talk to him and just not even have to say anything, like, I appreciate you. Just have him thanking us, and like I said, listening to him talk about Just Keep Breathing, a song for me that is like go in depth about that song and writing it and the lyrics and how he was bullied for a lot of his life, as I struggled also with that. I won't go too much into that because it's kind of sad, but I dealt with that as well, so I really relate to that song, and I just love him so much, and I'm gonna cry. And their music is just always puts me in a positive place, and watching their videos and just interacting with him. Yesterday I posted I just spent 40 minutes with, you know, Travis Clark, like at Travis whatever, like whatever I said. I will link those down below too so you can go see. And also all of my photos will be at the end, like I did with my Nick Jonas vlog, so you can see everything. So yeah, anyway, I posted another like with like my pictures of him and pictures of the 2 things he signed, and he liked both of those last night, and it made me cry. And he's just like the sweetest, kindest, like he's like acknowledged me before once or twice, like he followed me, and the We the Kings account follows me, and he like booted me in May, and he was like, you should, I said if I had work the day of Warped Tour I didn't know if I could go, and he's like, you should be sick the day of Warped, Noah. So I'm wondering if now he made the connection, like, oh, I don't know if he would know me, but like if I saw him again he'd be like, aren't you the girl from, maybe, I don't know. But it was a fun Warped Tour. Some of the like stuff I found, it was just in passing, like Less Than Jake. I saw them on my way out just for like half a song. Same thing, I watched a little good bit of Yellow Card's set, but I only really filmed Ocean Heaven and Mayday Parade. I left, I wanted to watch the whole set, but their set ended like 10 minutes before Travis's thing started, and I wanted to be early for Travis's thing in case something happened. You know, I had never done that before, so like I left Mayday's set about 5 minutes early, but Mayday Parade, I didn't really get that close, so that's why the footage is kind of short and whatever. I just wanted to enjoy it. But Mayday Parade were fantastic. The Maine, while I was waiting for We the Kings, the Maine were on the right stage, like right next door, but I wanted to get a good spot for We the Kings, so I kind of from the side watched and listened. The Maine were great. I heard their whole set. Before We the Kings on that stage was Real Big Fish. They were pretty good. And then at one point my friend and I went and like sat down inside because they had part of it inside, and I think I heard Ghost Town. I definitely know I heard Ghost Town, and I heard a few other bands that I don't know their names, but their name is on the schedule. I didn't pay attention, but I know for a fact that I heard part of Ghost Town's set, and they were pretty good. So I heard, like I said, a lot of bands in passing. Trying to think. Yellow Card were really good. Ocean Avenue was just great songs. So yeah, I will show you now what merch I bought, and then that will be the end of this ridiculously long video. So I'm going to show you now what merch I bought. Hey guys, so this is the booklet that I brought. I got a We the Kings vinyl of this. I can show you guys that in another video if you want to see it. A vinyl of their Somewhere Somehow album off from their website. And in it was this little, like, it's like what you get with the CD, but the CD wasn't online and I couldn't get it. The CD was like an Indiegogo campaign thing, and so was the record, but I didn't support their campaign in enough time to get one, so my name's like not in the like the thank yous, but I did get the record after. So it has all of their pictures on the inside, so I was like, oh perfect, they can each sign it. So he signed it. He signed everything, I love you, with the heart. And then I'm gonna go get my poster. It's better after, but you can see Travis signed it. That was really bad. I will insert a picture now of what it looks like so you can see it better, because that was horrible. And then the CTXC shirt, I have it in red and blue, but I didn't have, and I have a CTFXT phone case and a bracelet that I'm wearing now, but I didn't have any We the Kings like shirts because I didn't get one at the last concert that I went to, and I regret it. So I got this one, song, and it's got a 16 because it's from 2016, and it's, like I said, super soft, and I love like the jersey sleeves. I love like sports inspired stuff like baseball tees and stuff. It's great, which is great. They had another shirt that I really wanted, which I really wanted, which was mint and said like I'm just a sad song, We the Kings, but it was like one of those tank tops that's really low cut on the side, and I'm already short, so everything is already like lower on me, so it just would have been not cute. I wish it would have had sleeves. I would have bought it, or if it was a regular tank top I would have bought it, but I got this gray one and it says, "If you jump, I will jump too," from their song Skyway Avenue, and I really like those lyrics. And I'm worried that it's like the kind that will peel off like easily, the letters, so I'm gonna wear it a lot, but like I may not wash it that much. So yeah, I like this one because it's merch, but it doesn't like scream that it's merch. It's not like We the Kings. Like they had some that were just, I liked them, and I was tempted to buy like everything. They had a hat, I almost got it. The poster was only $5, and I think these were like 25 or 35 each. They had a sweater I really wanted, but then I thought about it, like, I'm gonna wear a sweater like 2 months out of the year. It was kind of a waste of money. So this is really cute, and you will probably see me wearing both of them in future videos. Okay, so that is it for my Warped Tour experience vlog thing. I filmed just kind of random footage, more than I did with Nick Jonas, and I just wanted to talk to you guys and tell you what happened with Travis, because it was like the best hour of my existence, and if I keep talking about it, I cried last night like twice looking at my pictures, and I have so much love for this band, and I have so much love for Travis Clark. So I don't think you'll watch this, but if you see this, thank you, Travis, for yesterday. You guys put on an amazing show. I love you very much, and I hope I get to see you guys again soon the next time you come to New Orleans, which hopefully is soon, because I want to hear more of your music from the new album. So yeah, thank you guys for coming to New Orleans, and thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. If you want to see more of these, let me know. I'm going to the 5 Sauce concert in September, so I could like vlog at that if you want. So yeah, I love concerts. I love We the Kings, and I love you guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite We the Kings song, or any questions you have for me about the experience, because I would love to talk more about this and Travis, and yes. I'm gonna end this video like I do, and like Charles does. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're hungry for videos every Food Friday. And I will catch up with you guys in my next video. Stay saucy, and toodles!